YouTubies. Oh, my hair is like a little frizzy, fuzzy. How you guys doing? Good, I hope. It's cold. It's officially winter now. I don't like it. I know I complain about being hot in the summer, but now it's where's your booty cold. Anyways, I'm trying to say anyways. How you guys doing? Good, I hope. All right, this morning I have a Amazon haul. Doggy stuff for Dax. And I forgot to bring a knife with me. I guess I'll use keys, see if I can get it open. Maybe, hopefully. If I get home later and find out my dog is outside again and it's cold, I'm not going to be happy. Dad, every time I turn around, he's letting my dog out in this cold weather, letting me go out to go potty. But then when he goes to try to let Jax back in, Jax still doesn't like Dad, still grabs at him, and won't go past him to get back in the house. So I've told Dad, I've literally lost count how many times I've told him within just this last week. Or, yeah, within this last week. What are you doing over there? Anyway, to let, I forgot my train of thought because I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. But I've told Dad numerous times that I will take care of Jax, leave it to me to let him out and back in because he'll come back in for me. But does Dad listen? No, as always. That brains God gave him. Don't use the brains God gave him. So like this morning, 25 degrees outside. He let Jax out. I told Dad last night that I would get up and let Jax out and back in before we left, me and Anthony left for dialysis at 8:30. At 8 a.m., Dad lets Jax out, despite what I told him. So Jax was out there in the cold in 25 degrees for a half hour. A couple days ago, it was cold, and he left him out for a couple hours while I was gone. I'm not happy. Taking care of my baby. Well, I'm trying to, just Dad's not. Sorry, mini rant. I love my dog, and he's leaving him out in the cold. It's like I told Dad the other day. If it's cold out, and you don't like being out in the cold, how do you think the dog feels? Okay. Let me get back to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Sorry. Just a little frustrated. Anyway, I got him a... Yeah. Bosnick? I think that's what it's called, the brand. Bosnick? Yeah, Bosnick shock collar. Now, I'm not going to use it for the shock feature. To get Jax, hopefully, to not pull, because I've tried other things. He won't listen. When we go to the park, he pulls me like I'm Santa's sleigh. And that could be dangerous for me because he has caused me to fall already when I hadn't broke an arm. So I need to find some way to get him to not pull on the leash when I take him out for walks. So I don't want to use the shock part of it. What I'm going to use is the vibration part of the collar. So just want you guys to know that no, I'm not going to be shocking my dog. Just maybe Dad. Kidding, kidding. I'm going to behave. Maybe. Okay. So, I got it in purple because I asked ChatGPT which colors would look best. Purple, because purple's my favorite color. Blue, green, or black. And it told me that purple is a royal color, so that would probably look best on his fur. And I explained to ChatGPT that he has red hair, which he does, red fur. So it suggested purple being the color it would choose. I thought about originally getting blue, but each thing I was looking at to want to get, the colors didn't match. It was different shades of blue. And like, no. Gotta match, or at least as close as possible. Anyway, there's the controller. I'll figure out how to work all this later. And oh wow, all kinds of little pieces in here. Holy cow. Okay, I guess that's the little feature that goes against their neck. I hate the idea of doing this. Some people had suggested those collars that have spikes in them. I didn't really want to use those. I did find some, though, that had rubber tips on the spikes so that it would be more of like a pressure on his neck if he pulled. So if this idea doesn't work, then that might be an option. I don't like the idea of using this stuff. I tried to get him to listen. He's smart. He learns quick on most things. Just the pulling, he's not doing real great at. So probably it's unsafe for me to be able to be getting pulled by him because I could fall, which I already have. And with chronic fatigue, it's exhausting to try to control him so he doesn't pull. So I got to do something. I just don't know what exactly. So I'm hoping this works. So, but yeah. Probably tomorrow I'll put this on myself and test it out after I charge it and everything. Kind of test it out. Put the collar on and test it. Because I'm not putting it on him until I check it out for myself first. I gotta know what's gonna go on my baby. I'm not sure what that is. I have to look up the instructions later and find out. Not sure what those little parts are either. Oh, it's the I guess the little prongs. I guess there's replacement prongs that go to the thingy. I don't know. I'll look later. And it's got a little recharger where you can plug it in and charge it up. I like that feature because I got where I like on most things, I like rechargeable stuff. So I don't have to fool with batteries. I hate fooling with batteries. Well, there's the collar. I got a purple one. And of course the little latch thingy that goes on to this. Yeah. Hang on here. Where's it go? Where do you connect at? I seen it connected in the pictures on Amazon, but I don't see. The only thing I can think is maybe it might connect between there. I'll have to look later and find out. Because that's the only place I can see that it might connect that. So anyway, so get all that set up for him and start working with it on it. Oh, I hate the idea of using that. I just, on that particular issue, he's being stubborn about. Most everything else, he's smart and he's learned new things since I've had him. It just, the pulling. He gets super excited is what it is. Because of getting to go to the park and go on snifaris. Instead of going on safaris, we go on snifaris. That way he can go around and sniff everything that he wants to sniff out. Why are you not going in there? I'm going to shove you in there. Okay, maybe I won't. Why are you not? I'll follow the later. It might help if I put the stuff back in there. It goes with it. Oh! Helps when you put the box back together the way it's supposed to be. So I was trying to shove it in ways it's not supposed to go. And the other thing. I got him. Oh, this one looks so nice on him. Okay. Got a purple harness. Is it supposed to go that way or that way? Yeah, that way. I'm hoping I didn't get it too big. I got, from the size I got him last time, I got it the next size up because I'm not for sure. I haven't got him back to the what do you call it, the vet, to find out if he's gained weight and all that kind of stuff. So, but he's been eating a lot better since he got the medication for the ehrlichiosis. So I'm thinking maybe he's gained at least a couple pounds. Maybe, not horrible amounts of weight, but so yeah. It came with a leash also. And this is reflector. I'm gonna say it. Does it say it? No, it doesn't say on there. But at nighttime, it reflects. I'm thinking it must, if you put it in light for long enough, and then it kind of glows around the seams in the dark. Same with the leash. I like that little feature. Hopefully it's bright enough for people to see that he's there. So we shall see. But I do like the color. That is one of my favorite shades of purple. So excited. Oh, ooh, I don't know what this is for, but it's got a little, I don't know if it's meant to be a pocket. Oh, that part. Probably not. But I don't know why it's, if it's not a pocket, I don't know why they don't have it sewed down. I don't know. It's got a part here, I guess, where you can put a patch. I don't know why I would put on there as a patch, though. So let's see. Guessing this must be the, wait, no, this would be the front. And then, okay, there's the clicky parts. God, trying to get him into a harness to go to the park, about dang near impossible. He gets so excited. He'll run down off the porch, back up, back off the porch, back up, back off the porch, back and forth, like 10, 15 times before I can finally get him to sit down long enough for me to get the harness over his head to get started to get it latched. Because he gets so excited. And when he gets excited like that, he's like whimpering, but not in a hurt sort of way or scared way. He's like, ah, ah, ah. He's like quivering all over, but again, not in a bad sort of way. It's like super excited sort of way. Like a kid waiting for Christmas, waiting to open those presents. I gotta find out what I'm gonna get for Jackson, Bruce, and Diana for Christmas. Gotta give my fur baby some Christmas, you know? So yeah, I'm hoping that this... okay, yeah, it actually does. Well, it doesn't totally match the harness, but still. It's purple, so it's okay. Just saying. Purple's the best color. Actually, I like all colors, to be honest. Which is weird. When I was in grade school, my favorite color was midnight blue. Anytime I colored, I had to have midnight blue, or there weren't going to be any coloring. Got to my probably teens to early 20s, early to mid 20s. My favorite color was emerald green, because my birthstone, being a Gemini, my birthday in May, is emerald green. Well, then from there, it changed to purple. So, yeah. Anywho, that's it for now. Curious about getting that on him later. I'm hoping I can take him to the harness. Take him to the park later today. So, because it's been a while. It is cold today, so I don't know about taking him out or not. It's like really cold. I think the high is supposed to be 32, so yeah, I may not take him today. But I was going to say I was going to try it on him, at least, the harness. But I can't, because if I put it on him, he's going to be thinking we're going to the park, and then if we don't go to the park, he's going to be disappointed. So I don't want to tease him like that, make him think that we're going to the park and then not go. So I'll wait and see when we have a warmer day, and if I can go to the park. Because like I said, I don't want to tease him, because he gets so excited. He just, it's like he can't contain himself. It's so funny. Just if I can get Dad to behave. I told him before I left the house today. Okay, I let Jax out at 8:30. Wait, no, I let Jax in at 8:30 is what it was. I let Jax in the house at 8:30 because Dad had left him out since 8 a.m. Pissed me off. Last night, I happened to get up and I was going to leave Dad a note letting him know that, you know, I'd let him out at 8:30. But I happened to see him as he was getting ready to go to the bathroom. So I thought, okay, I'll tell him then. So when I left the house today to come with Anthony to dialysis, I told Dad, and I repeated myself like literally 8 to 10 times in hopes that it gets through his head that I will let Jax out and back in when I get home, which should be like around 2 p.m. So Dad had better listen. I actually let him know also that anytime that Jax stands up, it's not necessarily that he wants to go out right then. Oftentimes it's when one of the cats are walking by and he's afraid of the cats, or he's going to get smacked on the nose again. So he gets up. Dad takes that as that he's wanting outside. It's like, no, it's not always necessarily he's wanting to go outside. He's oftentimes it's he's afraid he's going to get smacked in the nose. So, but yeah, I let Dad know like between 8 and 10 times, and I'm hoping it sunk in, because if he lets my dog out in this cold weather, there's going to be war. Not going to leave my baby outside. It's bad enough if you maybe leave him outside in the summer and all the heat. I love that dog. That's why I'm so pissed when Dad does this stuff, because I love this dog so much. I love when we've been letting him in the house here recently, since it's been starting to get colder, and I go out there for, just like I did outside when he was outside all the time. I go in the living room and spend a couple hours with him, playing with him, rolling the ball for him, since he can't do anything outside. Roll the ball for him, and he'd bring it back. Roll the ball for him, bring it back. Well, then other times, I give him lovin's, and when I'm petting his face or anything like this, or rubbing his top of his head, he looks up at me with those puppy dog eyes like, I love you. So adorable. Cannot get over this dog. I hadn't noticed it myself until recently, when my therapist pointed out that anytime I talk about him, my face lights up. I can't help it. I love him. I've been letting him in even when we're eating supper. Perfect dog. I would have thought he'd be begging for, whatever I have on the table, whatever's on my plate. He either sits there or lays down, and I don't even have to tell him. He sits there and calm and quiet perfectly. And also when just we're in the kitchen, if he's kind of in the way, I tell him back, and he'll scoot back. All kinds of stuff. And no, I don't do it at the table because I don't want to give him that habit. But when I am standing up and away from the table and give him a little snack for a treat, he takes it out of my hands so gentle. I can't get over how he just perfect. I need to look up later. I keep forgetting to do it. I need to find out what other voice commands if there are, to see if he knows them already. If not, I want to work with him on learning them. So far, by accident, I have found out that he knows down. Wait, see. Yeah, down. And then when I want him to stand back up, I go up. Lays down, stands up. So I'm curious of what other commands there are. He doesn't know to do them without voice yet. So I want to work with him on that, to do it where just like, so. But he's so smart. I can't get over how smart he is. Just tell him something a couple times, and usually, except for the pulling, he gets it and he learns stuff like snap. Like, wow. Kind of like with Diana, my cat, my female cat. She likes getting in, laying on my kitchen chair. So anytime I go in the kitchen and I'm cooking, at times in between cooking, I need to sit down and rest for a little bit. Well, I go over, she's laying in my chair. It's like, can I have my chair? That's all I have to say. She leaves. She knows that that's her cue to leave and go and lay in Mom's chair, which Mom no longer uses it since she's no longer with us. But she goes over and lays in Mom's chair. But as soon as I get up, like immediately, she's back in my chair. So then I have to go over again Can I have my chair? Whoop. So she's smart also, her and Bruce. All my fur babies are, I guess. So Bruce has been a little bit of a butthead. My big Tom kitty that has such a wimpy little meow, he's been tormenting Bruce a little bit. I mean, Jax a little bit. The first couple of nights, they had interactions, and he smacked Jax on the nose. Smacked the dog on the nose. But now, I think he's coming around. I think he's just kind of hovering close to Jax because he's curious. Diana, it didn't take her long to get used to Jax. They don't cuddle or nothing, but they can actually sit next to each other within about a foot apart. So that's good. I was expecting chaos when I started bringing him in. So I'm glad it turned out really good. So anywho, I'm going to scoot. Oops, a little longer plan. I can't help it when talking about him. So anywho, I'm going to scoot. I'm going to catch you guys again later. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to, oh my God, let me start that sentence over because my brain and mouth are not cooperating. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, share, hit that notification bell. I'm missing something, but my normal spiel, and I can't even remember what I'm saying. I'm getting cold. All right, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.